achievements. No need for recognition. This for the voice of the people saying MCs that become non-existent. So if you a rare breed of MC, then stand up. Cause if the belief don't believe, then we all have to man up to the fall. Not here to ball. But when the lights, camera, action, be sure that you tall. But let me tell you about myself. I'm just an NC nigga that's about my wealth. My pops died of cancer and my mom was getting nervous. So now I'm a big nigga that's about my health. And on another note, my girl be wanting some time. But on my mind is this line that's confined to the rhyme. She's so heavenly divine and I wanted to be mine. But I'm thinking like total when it come to this line. Like, ooh, do you love? And are you sure? And she is something like a blessing in my life. But when I step on stage, all I think about is just rocking the floor. And it's just kicking the door, spitting the 4/4s that lead the floor. Like, damn, them niggas be giving it raw. And no puppets or puppeteers, but we jigsaw with the puzzle. You think I was soft? So who am I?
I know who I am. I know who I am. They say, hold up, nigga. Switch your flow up, nigga. Dumb down your records, get your toe up quicker. I'm like, sorry, I'm not your token. I remain focused. Sorry, Puppet Master, I'm not your nigga. See, my position is bigger. This is pain in the art. This uplifting my people, giving it light in the dark. This is going for broke. This is heat in the cold. This is pointing the bullshit out, leave you fuckers exposed. I can't stop, they must feel this. America, this how you make it. Deal with it. Let's be real with it. You never liked it. Only tolerate it for your life. You know, big business. Newsflash, you taking everything back. From hospitals to banks, everything black. Everything black? Yeah, everything black. From hospitals to banks, everything black.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. You get nothing. You lose. Good day. Good day.
Okay. You won't have a good day.
Microphone check, 1, 2, who is this? It's in the sense we came to handle our business. And when I grab a microphone, I'm getting tremendous. The flow's stupendous, rappers getting offended. They say we're so amazing, we're the Avengers. Ignoring all the haters, but we love the attention. Crossing the wrong path, we'll erase your existence. If rap was high school, we'd probably be in detention. Because the way we like to rip a showdown. Rappers want to battle, it could go down. Rap it, girl, now listen. We represent Primo, the new Motown. And in the say, Justin, you please just slow down. But like homie, the clown dog, I really don't play that. These are kind of statements that you make and never take back. You got a lot of talking to your face, you won't have a. I came to rock, you came to roll. I'm on my grind, you losing control. I'm knowing it's time, it ain't in your soul.
You cross the line, guaranteed you won't have a good day.
I came to rock, you came to roll. I'm on my grind.
Hey. I just want to listen to the whole song. I don't want to stop it.
Why not?
Listen.
We got time.
Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen. Somebody got that on their face. Like, I'm just saying, you might want to check it.
And I feel like I'm in the house with celebrities. I swear.
Indeed.
To drive all the way here to listen, little old Columbus, Ohio. So I want to jump into this. I want y'all to introduce yourselves one at a time. Tell us y'all's actual names, y'all rappers' names. You know what y'all go by.
Okay, I go by Attitude.
I go by Stay Just.
And I am the one that backs the two. I am DJ Damu.
DJ Damu.
Listen. Say it right. Damu.
Listen.
I just feel like that move needs to be shot.
The back committee, so you know.
That is. Let me know.
Put it out. Go back.
Ting-a-ling-a-ling.
You got
No, actually, our producer, Doc Jr., gave me the name. I'm pretty laid back. Honestly, I'm pretty laid back.
That's still a good attitude.
And you?
Mine?
Exactly.
It's all about how you deliver it.
Nah, mine Stay Just. Actually, I had it in my old phone. You know, like my old Nokia phone. I had it in there actually. But it's just like it's just about staying one through all situations.
Okay, that's what's up. Listen, now, so I like those names though. I always, when I talk to him, I call him Attitude. I don't call him by his government. I'll be like, "Hi, Attitude. How you doing?" So, how long have y'all been in this game? How long have y'all been rapping and DJing? Don't want to leave you out. Freaker on the board.
Me and him been doing this since we was young, but like officially, his Innocence, 2011. Yeah, that was the first year that we dropped a project. It ain't out, but that was our first project.
Why ain't y'all put it out?
Well, it's out, but it ain't out no more. Matter of fact, it's kind of like talking about that beginning times, like when it was just me and him, and we were
learning stages for real.
Nobody was giving us no love. It was like whatever. Yeah. Everything from there was just like it just grew. So our first official project we kind of consider to be Hors d'oeuvres for Dinner, which is our last project.
And that's the one you heard. But hey, and
that's
Love
my
Harmony.
shit. Y'all just don't know. That was my introduction. No.
That's what's up.
So you should live for those moments. Challenge. Hey, challenge.
What?
Challenge it right now. Listen.
You know
I'm not good at challenges.
I didn't know.
Listen, I know. But I'm telling you now, I'm not good at challenges.
Learn something new every day.
No, not spur of the moment. I gotta practice.
So what is the challenge?
What is that?
I don't know. I'll let you decide that.
Oh, okay.
It's just.
Is it like long you use it?
Talking
like
shit.
say it.
I'm gonna do a video and I'm gonna say hashtag hey challenge. That's what I'm gonna do. We gonna create How long you been DJing, Moo?
Actually, since about 1995.
Damn.
Okay. That was a good
You
year.
young tender though.
That was a good year.
So
Black don't crack. You still a young tender.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
Put it right in my pocket.
I know.
Well, I don't DJ. Well, I mean,
No, I asked the question. How long you been rapping? Like he said, y'all been since kids. I'm like, how young is kids?
Oh,
he said innocent.
That's so cute.
I know it is.
Dang.
You just his birthday was last week.
I do. I just don't.
Thank you, please.
More towards male Scorpio.
What's wrong with male Scorpio?
None, y'all just some freaks.
That's that thing?
No.
Put that in your heart.
Different Scorpios. My brother's the good one, and it's good and bad.
No.
No, I only roll my eyes because of how excited you get when it's Scorpio season.
Damn! The whole vibe in the air, everything is just.
Change what?
You feel me? Like we had a new moon.
I can't.
Oh, my little cubby hole.
No way.
Understood.
You said that like you. Concentrate.
My mom's one of those.
I'm a sage.
My dad was one of those. My brother's one of those. Yeah.
Good
It'd be cool.
Exactly. Can't tell him nothing.
That's true too.
Can't tell Leo nothing either. Can't tell Leo.
That one.
It depends on what you're talking about. Right. Depends on what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm dead serious. It's not. For at least me.
I listen very well, thank you very much. I'm a team player. Say I ain't.
You are a team
You
player.
are a team player.
You are.
Thank
You
you.
are.
I get along with everybody.
She a late team player, but
I'm
she a
a
team player.
That's all right. Feel me?
I can't.
I mean, never no call, no show.
Hmm.
At least call you like, hey.
See what happens.
Right at the minute. So I want to ask the gentleman. I know y'all been rapping, y'all been touring. What is your biggest or best performance do you guys like?
Like, was then our best?
Yes. Where?
Oh, wow, that's actually a really good question. Man, you want to go ahead?
My best performance.
Yeah.
Like,
It might be different.
Made a mess. That was a big highlight for us this year.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
Man, listen.
Yeah, very humble guys, you know.
I
They
believe
do their
it.
thing. They do their
seem
thing.
so
We-
cool.
you
They
know,
do seem cool.
from like a straight like killer standpoint,
Mhm.
performance probably been that joint we did with Caesar.
At Emerge.
It emerged on.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think that is that's not that show. Emerge. We did a show with this artist from around our way called Caesar Mansion.
Building
I
bridges.
think that was our first time. Like they never seen us from that side, so they heard about us.
Mhm.
But it was like that was the first time we really brought. You know, we came as a collective, so it was like straight. At the end of that show, yeah, like literally at the end of the show, cats kind of look like.
Yeah, sound the alarm.
I'm not trying
We
to put
here.
y'all on our gig.
I know that's right.
Oh, y'all stole the show like that?
Pretty
And
much.
I'd probably say Greensboro too.
Greensboro.
First rock where I came.
Oh yeah.
We just murdered that. Set the whole bar.
Yeah, because it was a poetry setting,
Mm-hmm.
and for us to go in and do what we done.
Oh, I
it was
believe
like-
that.
Yeah, it was dope. It was dope.
Who is your biggest like influence?
Right now, I would say,
Yeah, that's good.
Common.
Common.
I can
I would say
definitely hear that.
I can hear hear that. Yeah, for
Has
sure.
to be an artist.
No, it don't have to be artists.
I don't know, like my biggest influence from like a topic standpoint, probably my brother.
Oh,
That's what's up.
My older brother, me and we chat a lot, we kick it a lot. He just like he way out there as far as like his knowledge. So I get a lot of that from him. But
how old is your brother?
42.
Mm.
But like from a rap perspective, man, I'd probably say
digging in the archives, right?
yeah, bro. Yeah, go back.
It wasn't no question.
I like most of them.
I can hear I got some good ones.
They do. You got any influences?
Actually, two. From a political standpoint, my brother Sean Ingram. We have a diversion program that we've been doing for the last 10 years. Basically, and that focus is to keep middle school and high school kids out of the prison system. So that's definitely from that side of the game. But as far as hip hop goes, always for me is going to be the teacher KRS-One. So,
amen. I like that one.
They got some classics. And it's so funny because when I was playing, I got the email and I was playing it before we got here, and I'm like, they just remind me of everybody you named, that whole era. That's what I hear when I hear y'all. It's like that's what I feel, and that's what I hear when I'm listening.
Feel like
to
old school hip hop when I listen.
Yeah,
feel like this new bullshit,
but him.
Yeah.
I like music that gives me a message. It makes me feel something. I don't want to just dance. I want to hear something that really stirs something. And I feel like that's what is missing in hip hop.
Exactly.
It's not no real messages behind their music other than getting high and getting drunk and
that is the message.
Popping hoes, and that ain't the message I want to hear. I'm sorry, it's not. I want to hear something that makes me want to get up and do something positive with my life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Music nowadays screams ADHD.
Baby, listen.
We talk a lot about that. Like we be saying, a lot of people be like, "Yo, man, they just don't got no attention." Like you be like, "Oh, it's like they everywhere.
All over the place."
They missing a lot, and you could tell in their music that they weren't loved enough.
Yeah.
And I ain't meaning just at home. You know, usually you missing love somewhere, then you go to school and you get it. You know what I'm saying? Then you dive into books. You know what I'm saying? You hug yourself with other things that give you that positivity that, you know, when I was younger, that's what we did. Our teachers pushed us to do stuff that your parents, if they were busy.
And now they retired.
And now they my check, that's it. And this era of music is, especially these 20-year-olds and under, is really lacking that bass.
Well, I'll put it to you like this. I'm gonna see if I can compress this without getting too long-winded.
Just mic.
Please, that mic over.
When you remove your ability to memorize things, navigate things, and then I put it in one of these. Are you really that human being anymore? And then when you deal with the so-called structure of there is no love being presented before us anymore, what do you really expect the young people to really adapt to? If their parents are too busy trying to be their friend and still be at the clubs and not having any accountability, and your children are your students. So before God, you are their teachers. So if they see that you like to go through dumb shit. You don't want to heal yourself. Then they take in everything that you present before them. So as we tell our kids in our diversion program, first of all, you didn't ask to be born. Number 2, it's not your fault. And number 3, it's not your fault. And until we get back to some sort of accountability, then that's what you're looking at right now. You're looking at young people who were taught no accountability. That is your society today.
Listen,
I had to ting-a-ling that. That was nothing but facts. Can't even argue with that. I mean, I really don't
I've been
know
saying that.
I say that.
That's everything. Yeah.
Spot on.
Man.
And you said it on time, boy. That's
Like that.
Man, my friend, let me get it. Is that?
I can't. He said, and you said it on time. Yeah.
I deserve that.
Are you sipping?
Yes.
Yeah, where my screen go right here?
Listen,
What you doing over here?
I'm about to play my song since he talked about it. And then we're going to come back to this topic.
Yes.
Somebody about to get a whooping when we come back from break. I give out spankings.
Yeah, and we gon' live it up. Love is free, so people give it up. Give it up. Pioneers when you look at us and say, hey. Yeah, we can't stop now. On our way towards the top now. You feeling us and loving our sound? Say, hey. What is going on? Coming through your speaker like reasonable doubt. I'm more Rick James from a foot in your couch. Giving proof to your suckers who been carrying the doubt. Turn around in a sense what they speaking about. Seeking us now, while they turn loving us now. Even deaf ears smooth and respond to the sound. Would have rocked a little sooner, but the timing was now. See how we eating up the track instead of beating it down. Speaking of now, success, every reason for all that. My name's no Mickey, what I'm speaking is all facts. Capture in the moment like my life was in Kodak. Caught up in the moment to the point I can't hold back. Take that, I leave your defenseless. No need to question, attitude kill this. Yeah, it's in a sense, nuclear avenue. And then you feeling that message, say it with attitude. Yeah, and we gon' live it up. Love is free, so people give it up. Give it up. Pioneers when you look at us and say, hey. Yeah, we can't stop now. On our way towards the top now. You feeling us and loving our sound? Say, hey. What going on?
When we step in the place. Cause people know my name and they be loving our face. Not trying to brag with this swag, I'ma kinda embrace. And the fans will never judge us cause we not in a case. We wanna be on top, but we not in a race. We staying down to earth cause we not up in space. We getting love for our love and never love for the hate. Rappers serving mashed potatoes while we giving you steak. And our style is so organic, never giving you lace shit. People love stay just for the way that I say shit. Doc Jr. killing for the way that he makes it. And fans are feel the real cause we not on no fake shit. Take this, you wanna have fun, just play this. People say we crazy, I say we on some A shit. Always working hard and never taking vacations. Wanna make innocence number one, no debating.
Yeah, and we gon' live it up. Love is free, so people give it up. Give it up. Pioneers when you look at us and say, hey. Yeah, we can't stop now. On our way towards the top now. You feeling us and loving our sound? Say, hey. Down.
This is a nigga audit. A lot of rappers try to sell it, but we never bought it. A lot of rappers try to teach it, but we never got it. A lot of rappers try to throw it, but we never caught it. This is a nigga audit. A lot of rappers try to sell it, but we never bought it. A lot of rappers try to teach it, but we never got it. A lot of rappers try to throw it, but we never caught it. This is the reason why we have him. Thinking you a hero playing for the same team. You make a little nero living out a lame dream. You swear you're talking different, but you say the same things. And you never work hard, but you want a chance. Ring to the youth, you're the truth, and that seems like a move that they use that we sing in the booth. You abuse those big schemes. In your school, over dudes with big dreams that wanna be part of this rap shit, but then you claim you love the game, you backwards. And the talking has decreased, so what we need to increase is the time for some action. Don't talk about it, be about it. Put them in magazines, don't need to try to read about it. We gonna take it to the streets and be some G's about it. Follow these rappers for a day so we can see about it. This is a nigga audit. A lot of rappers try to sell it, but we never bought it. A lot of rappers try to teach it, but we never got it. A lot of rappers try to throw it, but we never caught it. This is a nigga audit. A lot of rappers try to sell it, but we never bought it. A lot of rappers try to teach it, but we never got it. A lot of rappers try to throw it, but we never caught it. This is the reason why we have it, a nigga audit.
This is a nigga audit. They saw the love in me and all that they trigger sorted. They wanna kill ideals of taking the spinning wheels and replacing them with books. All these niggas started with the diamonds and the crucifixes, contradicting why you wear it. Should I take on all that weight alone? It's tough to bear it, especially because I like some golden nuts and carrots. I don't know, but I'ma try to test my will like the Paris show. People need you, they often getting see-through. They only escape the pain and death of everything they need you. So don't let that money feed you or applause or head nods. You only winning when people open eyes and believe you. But Testarosa's kinda nice though. I like the way that ice glow. But following my footsteps, tell me what's that price though? Do whatever I got to do to keep me through the night though. Give a bum a couple dollars thinking that might show I'm a good dude.
This is a nigga audit. A lot of rappers try to sell it, but we never bought it. A lot of rappers try to teach it, but we never got it. A lot of rappers try to throw it, but we never caught it. This is a nigga audit. A lot of rappers try to sell it, but we never bought it. A lot of rappers try to teach it, but we never got it. A lot of rappers try to throw it, but we never caught it. This is the reason why we have it, a nigga audit.
I heard it really so hard to find. Blinded and in the blind, all they see is dollar signs. So it's cold, it's swimming pool in the wintertime. You trying to battle, you brought around and you brought a nine. Out of mind, out of life, out of time. Better watch where you step before you walk into mine. Feel niggas ain't living the shit that they spitting out. Now it's hard to find change, this shit is a clean couch. I'm out, like the papers, labels, just want your label of love. Trying to change everything that you were. Trying to make it to the top, but we all falling off. If this game was a job, then we all calling off. I'm living life like a martyr, two rappers will sort of honor. Come back and have that pity, yo ho, it's your daughter. You really give a damn how these poor blacks live? Stop feeding all this poison to these poor black kids, you know what it is.
This is a nigga audit. A lot of rappers try to sell it, but we never bought it. A lot of rappers try to teach it, but we never got it. A lot of rappers try to throw it, but we never caught it. This is a nigga audit. A lot of rappers try to sell it, but we never bought it. A lot of rappers try to teach it, but we never got it. A lot of rappers try to throw it, but we never caught it. This is the reason why we have it, a nigga audit.
You need a Jesus piece to shine. I reply, I'd rather have this peace of mind. So I decline on the bullshit they have in mind. And with that said, I'm equipped with an ill rhyme. That's flow, boy. Don't need to hug the corner to be dope. Boy, a lot of flashy things and nothing to show for it. I fight the temptation because I want more. Then they show plans out. And to the underhand route, see success is a level to earn, taking no handouts. Cause if you do, they leave you bruised, then you are confused. I make a name, not the same, please don't be confused. I plan to, still on my own too. Always stay true to self, then that's the best move. I'm not defined by the links in my chain, but stay just who I link with to make a change. You know why?
This is a nigga audit. A lot of rappers try to sell it, but we never bought it. A lot of rappers try to teach it, but we never got it. A lot of rappers try to throw it, but we never caught it. This is a nigga audit. A lot of rappers try to sell it, but we never bought it. A lot of rappers try to teach it, but we never got it. A lot of rappers try to throw it, but we never caught it. This is the reason why we have it in a nigga audit.
Hey, hey, hey. Let's
I like that group.
Tell me how to
I like
I like that group too.
I like that group.
That group is the truth. And they are called.
Don't tell me y'all innocent.
Nah,
Hey, yeah.
It's not even that way.
That didn't sound like that was a lie.
Assumption is that
Okay, how about this? We
I
about
thought
to set
in a
this up,
sense,
y'all.
like
The phrase?
like
in a sense of.
That's exactly what it is. It actually came from back in the day. Me and him both, we was more into R&B than we was into rap.
I was singing.
Yeah.
A little bit for us. Anyway, bless us with some of y'all greatness on this.
Come on now, y'all. Don't act like you scared.
Don't be scared.
You said,
I know that's right.
okay,
Never that.
he said,
Scorpio.
I'm gonna try to hold a note. Okay.
Yeah,
Don't laugh. I see you recording.
Right.
I see you recording. Don't laugh. Don't put emojis up on me.
I
I know, right? It's so funny running into you. Has to be 3 years since we last seen each other. That's it.
He said that's it. That's all I'm giving you.
How dare you? With a little something.
You know what?
I don't believe he
I'ma
can't
tell you
sing.
something. Nah, I really can't. I can't. I ain't gonna lie. I play guitar.
Oh,
See, I was on
talent.
that side of things. But as far as freestyling, I'll bless y'all later on because right now I'm a little.
You're a little lit.
No.
You think a half a shot will get you lit?
Listen, a half a shot. I'm a lightweight, like seriously.
She really is, seriously.
Literally.
They don't understand. We come from corn liquor.
Man.
We come from corn liquor.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
I'm good.
I'm about to hit Mary.
Yeah, for y'all, that is.
I was wondering, like, what? Like, is it going past me or?
Listen,
I'm trying to tag people.
I don't care. Whatever you want to do, freestyle something for me.
We get a freestyle.
It's
Freestyle.
gonna be a small one.
Yeah.
Because again, I've been drinking.
Nah,
A little bit.
Okay.
That came out so wrong.
That did.
It did.
Hello? I know that's right.
Okay,
It ain't even 9
since we
o'clock
don't
yet.
sound like
I'm done. I can't never. No.
Okay.
since we don't sound like who you consider to be the best, in a sense they consider to be a threat or consider next, well it's cool, man. Cause no opinions affect the way we move, man. I know you feeling that attitude silverback. That's it. I told you it was short.
Attitude silverback. I like that.
And that's the rap.
Right, that's good.
It's
all right.
Okay.
That's all right. We'll take it.
Listen.
I'll give you one later.
So,
Please do.
me
Listen.
being a, hold on real quick. Me being a Buckeye.
Oh my God.
Calm down. Calm down. I was just simply about to ask about the unique
It's like in the middle.
art y'all have around y'all's neck that kind of remind me of Buckeyes. So I was just wondering what's going on with y'all similar necklaces y'all have.
Actually, it's a gift from
Enlighten us. What these unique necklaces are about.
What my brothers are wearing is they're called kukuis. They're from Hawaii, and normally, and just a little history on that. these are really what the Buddhist monks took from your Polynesian people. But the Kikulis represent light. So when people get married, you either get a bracelet or you get a necklace. But basically when you do your vows or whatever, it's more or less saying be light to each other. So that means be a compliment. Never let your light dim. The two of you should be able to keep each other's light bright. So these are my brothers. Our light gonna stay bright, and we're gonna affect a few people, and we'll leave it at that.
That's what's up. I love it.
Listen, we need to get us some.
I need one.
I think we need to be married.
Okay, so and these are shells, like little shells.
Yeah.
But
Lord.
That is dope. Look,
I like that.
Zoom in a little bit. That is dope. So listen.
Thank you for my Buckeye eye.
I
Had to get it in. It's all right.
Buckeyes.
Yeah, you only gonna get that from her, and I'm gonna just let you know that now. It is definitely a house.
And my mom is from New Mexico, so.
Ain't neither one of my parents from here, so.
So my bloodline is a little.
But that's how I'm not getting that. I'm trying to reason because I ain't never told me.
Your mom's from where?
It is. It is. There's a lot of black people in New Mexico. It really is.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. But however, where were you born? Go.
Actually, I was born.
That wasn't. Yes, Michigan. Yes. Michigan fan. I could have cared less.
Who is your
HBCU?
As far as football, it was always between Alabama and Southern U. As far as band wise, I just love Grambling.
Okay.
But what about the best damn band in the land, Grambling?
Negative.
Who's our HBCU up there? Like,
Kent State.
Kent State.
And Central State.
Yeah.
Okay.
And is there another one? I don't keep up with all that.
Yeah, I don't either.
Buckeyes.
But I know them too. I know them too.
Kent State and Central State, I know for sure.
I know them too. That's
really,
I think those are the only two, actually.
I know.
Tiffin.
Reminds me of.
Which one?
I look at
Faith Evans
or Tisha Campbell?
No.
Okay.
No. Tisha Campbell. Nah.
Absolutely not.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Faith all day. That's what we call her. Faith Evans.
Faith.
Hey, Faith.
See, Donovan said I'm in New Mexico.
Me in New Mexico. Hey, how you doing? That's my people.
Look, they 3 hours behind, so it's only 5 o'clock. They look good. Oh, they got daylight still.
Haven't started yet.
No,
Haven't started yet.
Sorry. Why are you looking at me like that?
Cause you crazy. So listen, y'all. The built-in, and also breathe the mic today.
I'm sorry.
And I need to hear that noise. So come on up here, boo. Come on.
Hey, Bree, what's up?
That's hello. That's hello.
That's it.
I found out you've been following my boy Talent. Because that was Talent's signature thing he would do as a comedian.
Really? Just do that pop.
Yeah.
I thought it was her own special language. Somebody out there know what the hell she just said.
I can't know Samuel Tuskegee. Yeah.
He said no. So we're gonna jump into this topic.
Yes,
Okay.
it's topic time. How about that?
We're really talk about this topic today.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to do the noise one more time.
Lord.
So I can get that's like my tingling. I can't do it.
Oh, you 2 hours behind.
Y'all ain't ready. So let's I wanted to talk about our men.
Yes.
Our African American men. And I'm so happy that you're here. Because you all y'all. But it seems like you got a little insight and shit.
You're going to give us wisdom tonight.
So I need those jewels.
That's why I just tagged like 50 men so they can get schooled tonight.
I need them to be schooled. So our topic today is our black men. Strong black men. Like a dying breed.
Yeah,
I'm gonna dive in. Okay. Mentally, physically, and intimately, it seems as though it's they're not as, how I want to say,
like rare air.
They're rare, like strong.
No
substance, no depth. And it's kind of hard to find them in the mist. So it seems like back in the day, in the 60s, 70s, even there was more prominent, strong black men that you could just walk outside and say hello when you meet them. You know what I'm saying? It was just like right there at your fingertips. You would get dropped with some jewels off of a hello, and now let me break down some African-ness to you. You know what I'm saying? And now it's kind of like dead. And I feel like even when you really get to know a man, a black man, it seems as though their strength is missing. So I just want to know, is there something that we as women are missing that y'all might be able to enlighten us about as kings?
I feel you.
Don't play.
First. I'll let you expound.
You going first?
Hey, y'all was talking about yourselves. I'm following suit. Go ahead.
I mean, depends on like you talking about like as far as y'all being together.
I mean, just having conversations physically, mentally, and intimately. And I mean, that's in every aspect. If I have a friendship, if I meet a man and it's just a friendship or a coworker, I mean, it just feels like in our society, we're not having enough strong black men as we were when we were growing up. You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of them that are prominent in right at our fingertips.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying.
That can go to a lot of things.
That's what I was about to say. It's like, because
we got an hour and 15.
Right, we still got time to dive in.
That too. First thing I'm thinking about, like the prison system. Like a lot of these, like I'm just saying, like for like, and I, you know, most people around my age or whatever live in a single parent home, so they don't have that example, and at the same time, or their mother or whoever bringing that example in, you know, but it's just one aspect. You know what I'm saying?
No, it just depends. Like, because I mean, when you look at it from just the everyday street dude, they carry that aggressive. Like, I've had conversations with plenty of street dudes, and they not slow. Like me and you talked about it. We know plenty of them that are not slow. You know what I'm saying? They know a lot about a lot of things, and they very much come off very aggressive. But in the aspects of, I guess what you would say, accepting in American society, that's where they kind of fall suit. You know what I mean? Like they're not necessarily trying to go that lane. As far as like your everyday black man, I don't know, man. It's like they aggressive in certain things. Like we can talk to certain people, I guess, because men can talk to men differently. So like if you talk to y'all, it's like because of society, yeah, it has forced men to kind of be different. So like a lot of black men in today's time, because of how things are, they can't come off as strong with y'all like they can. Like if I talk to like, I mean, like I said, I've been around a lot of black dudes that's strong dudes. Like my brother.
You said they can't come off strong.
No,
is
like
that only to some of us? Because if you come off weak, I'm good.
See, that's the thing. Define weak. Because like a good black dude, right? He could be a dude that pays bills, he work and everything, right? But if he come to you, like you just said, if he come to you and he come off slacking, you like, nah, I'm good. But that doesn't mean he's not a good dude. That don't mean he's not the dude for you either.
But see, it's not that we want you to come off strong enough that I feel safe. I feel protected. I don't feel like you're gonna beat my ass.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what I'm saying?
And that's I think
that's approaching you. They talking about, I mean,
yeah, because you comparing it, you gotta look who you comparing these people to.
Because I'm looking at how who most women are attracted to. You know, we go off attraction first. Oh, look at him, he fine, he blah blah blah. Oh, he looks straight. Oh,
I gotta put attractions aside.
Yeah. I don't go.
I can say no. To make sure you don't lay down next to somebody, wake up in the morning, you be scared. So my thing is, it ain't about attraction.
I haven't
to a complete thing.
I wasn't finished.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So basically, you know, that king who you're looking for can be overshadowed by that. Meaning, this guy the appearance may look, because the way he dressed or whatever, his attitude, his demeanor may seem strong, but he's really weak. But a real strong guy who's a really stand-up guy can be pushed to the side to the guy who got the biggest mouth or try to be that dude. When really that dude is right there, but you ain't attracted to that. You attracted to this right here.
Yeah,
that's the first thing to catch your eye.
Because if you look
if
at
I move my hand over here, you move over here, and my strong hand is right here, but you paying attention to this because it's moving. It's doing a lot of shit to distract you. So with the real person who really trying to get your attention, you don't pay attention to him. He's too weak. He's too weak. He's too. I'm just saying. That just again another
example. Because I say like if you look at it from like street dudes, right? A lot of street dudes they put values and lessons from streets. That's how they learn how to maneuver in life. So they're taught. If you look at a lot of street dudes, they're taught about women in an early age, so they know how to talk to women. If you look at a dude who's really about like what he just said about really focused, trying to get his life together. Some of those dudes, I'm not saying all, because there's some dudes who really know what they're doing too, but some of those dudes, they don't put their focus towards talking to women. I got a nephew like that. Like, I love him to death, but I already know, like, yo, you can be with a white girl, because he don't know how to talk to black women. His mom is one of the strongest black women he ever met, but his focus is not in that world. So if he comes at a black woman and this guy over here comes at that same chick, she may look at him and say, yeah, I know he's going to be on his path. He's going to do well in life. But this dude right now is talking about what I'm hearing. I'm hearing him way more. So it's like some of these dudes don't know how to actually approach women in that aspect. Like they really just, you know, they'll talk to you and then you be like, you know, I just ain't like the way. It's like if you don't have the willingness to give that guy a shot, you'll lose that dude quick.
See, nowadays though, for me, it's lost in conversation. Like it's no conversation. You can't even hold a conversation.
You can't at all. It's like as soon as you say hello, how you doing, it goes like real quick.
Yeah.
And it's like they can't hold intellectual conversation without going towards intimacy, going straight there. And it's like, what happened to? Can we go to the movies? or
well, just as quick as they got theirs, as quick as you need to erase them out your brain.
Not even talk to them no more. I block real quick. So my thing is I'm coming across, and this isn't just as dating or getting to know or just friendships, period.
Right.
I'm meeting men that they either are one or the other. They're aggressive, on, like you say, on the surface.
Yeah.
And then when you actually get to know them and they open their mouth and you really get to know them, you see how weak they are. They aren't able to hold bills. They can't be able to manage a bank. They ain't even got no bank account. So it's like, I'm learning that they're weak in those aspects, and I don't want that. After a couple conversations, I mean, even as a friendship, I'm like, if you can't even be mature enough, then I know we're not going to be on the same level. Then you get the ones that are too shy or timid to even start a conversation with you on that level. You know what I'm saying? Like they're insecure, but all of this is there. They have everything that you need besides that aggression. You know what I'm saying? It's not an equal balance. It's like something is always off. And then you become the dominant in even any kind of relationship. You know what I'm saying? Friendship, you dominating everything. You're the one who's planning everything. You're the one that, you know what I'm saying, telling them how to do, what to do. And you know it's there, but they're lacking that security, that confidence, that aggression that you need as a lady to, you know what I'm saying, to be able, and that's why I feel like we're lacking that strength that I saw in my dad and, you know, my uncles and that leadership role.
That comes to things me and him have talked about before. Like, if you notice, the women have come up, right? Feminine power is crazy right now. Like, if you look at it, y'all women, this feminist movement is strong. But like, even when you look at like Essence Music Festival, that's catered towards Black women, right? Name one thing that's catered towards Black men.
Name
something that Black men are supposed to learn how to teach Black men.
We're not
divergence. They learn it through. They messed up. Like, yo, I messed up. I'm trying not to go to jail. I gotta learn from this dude, and he can only teach you but so much because he like, yo, I got my things to do.
Right.
So you don't really have no line. There's no line out here for Black men.
So yeah, we have a program that goes. I don't know if it's throughout the states called Women Empowerment, and we don't have, like just was just saying, we don't have something like that for men. Show us how to be men.
So y'all need a good front line of men to step up.
It's just like
I mean
to create like, that, because women, like you said, are stepping up. Like
you know, we see that there is a lack of something, and we build it.
Now,
and that's what I'm hoping that Black men will do.
Will you allow the man to be a man?
Right.
Some women don't want to allow him to be a man. But you got it. You could. I don't need him at cool. Do it then. I'm not gonna force you. I'm not gonna try to do it for you. If you got it yourself, go ahead and handle. Don't say, "Oh, he weak." No, you said you got it. Then show me.
Right.
Don't. When I try to be the man that I am, and then also try to introduce the man I'm trying to be to you. And you tell me, and when I try to do, I'm being pushed to the side or whatever. Okay, then handle. They don't say I'm not out here. Very man, well, we just talking a few minutes ago. How you know what I'm saying?
Right. So you feel like women are being impatient?
I'm not saying women are all together, but I would say that
I could be impatient. I ain't gonna front. Like, come on now, get with it.
Yeah.
Like you realize, you can be more successful in corporate America than I can ever be. As soon as I look like I'm successful, I'm a threat to this guy. So now I got to deal with this.
Right.
You're dealing with it from a different perspective, but they're willing to move you up because it's more. It can be you, her. It can be her. It can be more of y'all moving each other up. So if that person cuts you off, she got you.
Right.
If I get cut off, if he ain't working there, it's like, oh, you're stuck. Now I'm either learning a trade or I got to try and start my own business. When you start your own business, which me and him talk about all the time, look how many hoops that is, and then how much time that takes.
It look like
so. when it comes to like, I noticed most women, y'all jump on y'all feet way earlier than me. Think about it, most women, y'all get a crib, y'all already got your car, y'all already got your situation. Man, he might have a car, but he's still at home. He's still trying to build. Or then if he does get it all, usually, we find most guys, they have it all. Okay, you rare. So now you're like, I'm gonna play the game. Now you gonna see who I am. Yeah, like
I already got this without you. Don't come.
But if you come at a guy and you be impatient, yeah, then he started to be like, you know what? I'm good, man. It ain't even that. It's just like how we talked about. He's saying scatterbrain. It's like, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna fall back because I don't want to stop your progress. I know my progress is slower than yours. So
like sometimes you pondering over
that. That is so black man. That you got. Well, if stop down and about stopping, like, why can't y'all be like a together thing and like, okay, well, look, let me go ahead and catch up to you, and then we can do this together.
I think that we have to learn.
They gotta be that
particular. I think that both sexes have to learn how to communicate things. But because even though we are saying that we can do it by ourselves, we're wanting a man to be able to read between the lines. And that's the thing, we don't know how to say it. And we as women, we be putting words in our mind of what we want you to say when we say shit.
Oh no, I talk too much.
And yeah, you do. I'm just playing.
I don't want
to your mind is. And then if you don't come with the correct reply, then I'm like, oh, okay, then he ain't the one. And he ain't got it. He ain't got it that what I want. He ain't got the words that I'm looking for, the balls that I'm looking for.
Okay, you let him come with that answer instead of being like, because sometimes guys will be guys and their brain don't really, their thought process doesn't elaborate just in their brain on certain things. So me, I'm the type to be like, so you say this, but I'll elaborate on something else, and they be like, well, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta like help them think almost something like that. So, like,
I understand what you're saying, and I'm the type that if I bring you a problem, that's what I'm saying. This is me. Yeah, if I bring you a problem and I'm telling you that I need assistance, that's just me. And I'm coming to my man who's supposed to be the leader of our home, and you can't come with one scenario to fix it.
Well, that depends.
Then that to me is like my brother. If I come, but you might be like, well, hey, babe, how about this? Maybe we just need to work this out, move this around. I might not have thought about that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I feel like if I'm coming to you, then that means that we should be able to bounce ideas off of each other to resolve it. Or I'm looking for a man that's going to be a leader. And you know what I'm saying? And I mean, in any aspect, as my dad, I can call my dad right now. He gonna come up with about 15 ways we can resolve an issue. And it seems like these men nowadays, they want the woman to resolve everything. They're not that strong leader role that us in our community that we need. You know what I'm saying?
Like, if you come in him, right? If I'm going through a million problems myself, not to say I'm willing, open, and listen, but you bring a problem to me, that's 1,000,001. Now, if I got something that's just in this order, how hard is it? If I say, yo, maybe you should think of it this way, but I'm also like, I'm saying this, and I'm like, all right, I gotta get that kind of what I'm doing. You said your dad, he'll give you 50 million things, and then he's gonna go off and do whatever he gotta do, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So my thing is like, you got to kind of take into account what is this person going through.
I get that, but if you are with somebody, then shouldn't y'all have? If you have 101, then I have 102, because your problems are my problems. If we're together,
no, that's right.
So that's what I'm saying. If you, then I come to you with mine, you come to me with yours, and I should be able to assist you. That's just my scenario. But I want you to say something, because everything. But
at the end of the day, we're really missing the point. Nobody has never created a hospital or therapy for 400 plus years of slavery.
Facts.
Let's be clear with that first.
Amen.
So if we're really going to deal with energy and where we are, if you originally take a black man, put him in front of his woman and his children, and sometimes even force him or the son to have sex with his mother, hence the word motherfucker, it is a cycle that has been created and created and created and created. Let's be clear with that.
Yes. PTSD.
Now we're talking about woman. Your womb is life. So whatever energy has been constantly put in your womb, your mother's womb, her mother's womb, your mother's mother's womb, and nobody never chose to deal with it. This is where we are. I understand everything that everybody is talking about. But if you're not going to deal with the real root, which is how we were broken before all of this bullshit we talking about right now, it means absolutely nothing. Because that means we've harbored for years and we've always been in survival mode. So if you as a black woman or black man has never taken the time to truly deal with your lineage and the fuck ups that was given to us, I don't care what you talk about out here. You are still broken as woman, as man, and you will never figure this shit out. Because all it does is now become the me. What about me? Now it's not about us. So when you got a whole society of me's trying to be a fucking we, it's not going to work. Simple as that.
Right.
Let's be clear. This stuff we talking about is years of hurt, years of depression, Planned Parenthood. Get your man out the house. We will support you long as a man ain't there. And then you try to get a man to come back, but you've been supported by the government because now I've removed your rock out of your home. What are we talking about here? Everything we talking about is based off of years of fucking hurt. And until you deal with that hurt, and you're in a society that you're still living under a mantra of you are 3/5 of a fucking human being, you're not even being recognized. A dog and a homosexual got more rights than you.
Facts.
We got to cut this bullshit out right here, yo. Let's deal with the real issues. It is a year of systemic hurt that has been applied to these individuals that used to be like this. And if I systematically break you and keep breaking you, eventually you don't know where the fuck you are. You just existing.
So my question is, how can we fix it?
You gotta want to deal with you first. You can't look for nothing in nobody until you are at peace with you. Like I told you, when we deal with kids, it's not the kids' fault.
Right.
You are learning from the people who birthed you here. And if your people birthed you here, harbored secrets, guess what? They're going to harbor secrets.
Yep.
It's secrets upon secrets upon secrets. So unless we're willing to remove all of that and go back to real truth, we're going to keep having these conversations.
And a parent has to be strong enough to block out all this bullshit going on in the world and focus on home
first.
Yep.
If your children are not getting the foundation of what love of black man and woman should be, and then you send their ass off to a school who doesn't have educators anymore, we're dealing with facilitators, you're already being lined up again for what we know is modern day slavery. All of the little lingerie you wear, is now being done through the prison system. If I can't get your ass to be a productive citizen out here, guess what? I'll give you a trade once I get my 35 cents a day out for 15 to 20 years, however you want to look at it. So we have to get past this blame game. We are both broken as man and woman. When your woman has been constantly raped by somebody, beaten by somebody, but then she still has to say, I gotta find a way to move forward. Do you really know how hurtful that is? Then you looking at the man who was removed or said, oh yeah, well, I'll kill you if you don't fuck your mother. But then you take our young boys and then you demasculate them. Hence the reason why we got our so-called men in skinny clothes. If your ass is 230 or better, you shouldn't be seeing a pair of motherfucking Slim G.
Yes. Can I get a ting-a-ling on that?
So all I'm saying is, at the end of the day, we are dealing with a lot of hurt. The problem is now we don't have any patience. The patience has run thin. And now if you want to really deal with where we are in the age of Aquarius. That is the feminine energy. So black women period, are now moving forward. And if man has not figured it out right now, man is getting ready to suffer. Because now woman has been subjected to so much shit.
Amen.
That when she now goes to claim her rightful place, and this is why I tell you as women, everybody be talking about this black girl magic shit. Be careful what you conjure. Be careful what you conjure. There's a thing called karma. I know we've been through some shit, but if we keep talking this angry ass black woman, feministic, whatever you want to call it, it's still gonna come back and it's gonna repeat the same shit. So until we sit down and have real conversations based on man hurt, woman hurt, your children's hurt, we're gonna cut this shit out. And if we don't, it's gonna continue. And we eventually gonna end up like the movie. What's my movie? The shit with what is that movie? Because I basically said this is where we're actually heading. Where you had the people wearing all the bright clothes. So you know who they represented, because you know we're not gonna talk about the comedian that's now. And you know, then we talk about our boy who got caught kneeling to her. But if you saw the dress she was in, okay. So
you talking about Get Out?
No.
What you talking about?
We're talking about the last situation with Cat Williams and sister Tiffany Haddish. So we're not going to talk about the symbolism that's being put before us either. There's a lot of shit going on around us, and if you're not careful and you don't know what the fuck you're looking at, you're walking into a lion's den that none of us are ready for. That's the other problem. Now, we keep talking about this whole man situation, but there are men out here who are very knowledgeable. But people get intimidated by knowledgeable men. Even our women sometimes don't want knowledgeable men. I'm not saying all.
I feel like
I'm not saying
I'm gonna let
all.
you finish. Go ahead.
I'm not saying all, but I'm talking about from what I'm looking at and from my 10 years of teaching these black young boys. If you're not this rough around the edges, if every now and then I don't get jealous just to show you my affection, fuck out of here. What are you talking about?
No,
I can't just come before you and say, man, listen, I'm not, listen. What I'm telling you is this is not everybody, but I'm talking about the overall scenario.
Right.
Why we are where we are.
Right. Because of how they breed.
If a guy really comes to you and I ain't trying to give you no static, like you said, let's work this out. Let's be that. Listen, it's enough shit out here in the world. When I come home, all I want is peace.
Right.
We don't deal with that shit. Let's be clear.
Right.
That dude does not get the favor. It's always that other motherfucker. See, I'm going back to that word, motherfucker, that wants to come out, treat you like shit, and somehow we want to fix that motherfucker. But when you come across a dude who's already where he is, some reason there's no challenge. Why the fuck do I need to give you a challenge to be who we need to be?
Life is challenging enough. I'm good.
That's all I'm saying. And I appreciate you for saying that. But when I'm talking about the scenario that we're looking at right now, most of our women don't like that dude. It's always the other motherfucker that TV keeps telling you is that guy.
Yeah.
And we buy into it. So whenever y'all, as far as the people who already know, like yourselves, are tired of that, let these other women know.
That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. Amen. So my question to that, because you were talking about Black Girl Magic and Black Girl Rocks and all that good stuff,
which I don't use.
I don't. I do use Black Excellence. But my thing is, when you say things like that, it seems like because our Black men were stripped from our homes and we were put in such a system that we do better without you guys. It seems like that pushed us to want to excel more in making our young women strong and independent.
It removed us from our original duty.
And not want us to lean on a man because there's not promise for them to be there.
No,
exactly. But I'm just saying, we lined up so many programs and so many outlets for our young women that we forgot about strengthening our Black men.
True.
So I feel like what you're saying when I said that, how do we fix it? I feel like that should be an avenue for us to fix it. I feel like we do so much for our young girls, so many things, even as women. You know, we do all these luncheons we plan on doing.
That's why, you hear me? I want to do a father-daughter thing.
Yeah, I do that too, but it's
these men need help out
They
here.
do need help, but a father-daughter dance is for who? The daughter. It's not for the son.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. You missed.
But I'm looking out for the dance.
That portion.
You know, I understand, but we got to start somewhere.
We have to start somewhere, but it's more beneficial right now to build on our young boys.
It would. But
and
like he said, we have to heal ourselves first in order. You can't help somebody without helping yourself. And like you said, you have to heal yourself first. See, the problem, like he says from the beginning, women got stripped of their original job. Like one of my comments said, our job was to be the helpmeet to help the man. So we got stripped of that when they took the man out of the home, when they told us that we didn't need them because we got you. So we had to fix ourselves first. And yes, that's why we're here, to help our women get back on our job, because it's going to take us, unfortunately, a job we already know, because we, like he said, we are there where we like, we've been fixing for a real long time.
And here's the thing. I believe it or not, it took me. It's crazy how fast time flies. But my first year doing the program that we did, I literally thought I was going to have to put my hands on a child.
Mm-hmm.
But then something told me, you can't bark at these kids. Because again, they don't know really the difference other than what they've been given.
Right.
So you have to know when to back up.
Where your parents at?
And then let them come forward.
Mm-hmm.
So when I tell people, again, this takes patience.
Yes.
Because if you don't have the patience, trust me, you're not built for this. Because like I said, once I found out the length of hurt that has compiled to get us where we are right now, if you don't have no patience, I'm telling you, leave it alone.
Leave it alone.
Because it's not going to do anything but continue to consume you too. And trust me, with the shit we got right now, it's consuming people so fast. And people are dying
left and right.
Fast.
Dropping like flies.
We want an instant solution. You can't give instant to something that was planned 400 plus years ago.
Right.
Yep. So if I don't care what religious facet you study, if you don't have the patience of Job,
yes, Lord,
this is not for you. That's why I tell everybody, deal with you first. Don't keep having these conversations. Oh, I'm ready to step out into the public. No, you're not. No, you're not. You only think you're ready. Because if you do know, then trust me, them damn wolves that you keep talking about, that you are indirectly entertaining, won't even see you. Trust me, I know this. When your energy or your light is where it really needs to be, street shit falls the fuck off. Ignorant motherfuckers fall the fuck off.
Ring that bell for me, please.
You don't have to do that work no more. So the fact that you still are running into these shits mean you still got work to do. That's why I said we got to stop having these, to me, I'm not, disclaimer, dumbass conversations. Because we done got so smart that we still fucking stupid. We think we know all of this shit, but somehow we're still entertaining dumb shit. But if you're not on that level anymore, you won't be on that microphone speaking what you're speaking. She won't have to speak what she speaks. She won't have to speak what she speaks. Your king will already be present. That's why I said now we must have patience. If you're constantly working on what you need to be working on, trust me, your creator is already in motion. The one thing they used to tell you is when you go to the altar, you leave that situation at the altar. The problem is we still want to solve the fucking problem. So are you trusting your creator or are you really questioning your creator?
That's right.
Hashtag facts.
But yeah, like you saying with programs for young men, that would be great. Cause we always hearing the term "man up."
Yeah.
When you cry, when you sad about something, what's wrong with you, man? Man up. We should let them know that it's okay to feel what you're feeling. Why are you feeling this way? Now, how can we reverse this feeling that you have?
Right.
We just know, man up. You a boy. Come on now. We don't know how to handle that, to take that in. Again, like you're saying, we have to evaluate ourselves. Like, okay, now, something went wrong. Yeah, we have to do something to get this back right.
Right.
Yeah, and then I think
educate ourselves.
I think like also if you're a single mother, like single mothers, y'all tend to teach like your daughter how to be a woman, how to be prosperous, but you never say, like, you never teach your son how to be the husband that you're looking for.
I can't.
You can't teach him, but you can teach him things that he can do.
Right.
Nobody ever does that. Like,
my mother did.
I
do.
My mother did. I got 2 boys. I'm a single mom of 2 boys and a girl.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah, you should definitely.
My son is 14. His dad is 6 feet under. I do.
That's what I'm saying, but a lot don't.
Right.
And it's like, but when he gets to that age, like you said, now he's trained by Love and Hip Hop. So
not mine.
No, I'm
mine
saying
ain't even allowed to watch it.
If you looking at you, that's an anomaly for us.
Yeah, but you talking about a lot of these young boys.
It's where they are.
Yeah, and then he's hearing it from them. And then even as much as you teach him, because you're there, he knows certain things. That's why I said you installed it early. So he knows certain things he's going to even think about. He can battle certain situations. But had you never even said nothing, he wouldn't even battle it. He'd have went with whatever his friend said. Wow, that's right. Cool. All right, let's go. That's how it is. So it's like you got to show them at some point. Like, it's funny. I remember watching this movie, And it was a cheesy movie. But it was funny to see like this one scene that tripped me out. This white guy was talking to his daughter. So he said, like, basically he took on a date. His daughter. He was like, I'm gonna show you how a man should treat you on a date. So this is the level that you have, and this is the respect that you have. So every date you go on, you already know where it falls because I showed you this. But I was like, wow, that's kind of different. You know that his father went that far to show her exactly this is the kind of guy you should be looking for, or basically these are the kind of things you should be looking for. You ain't gonna see that as far as the opposite side. You know, of course, you have mothers and sons.
I mean, my son open the door, hold the door.
Oh yeah. You know, a woman and a son's bond is connected. You know, from day one. But it's like you also got life going on, and you got things going on in your situation. And it's like every woman don't do like you said. A lot of them, you see this lineage. You start to see this thing. You're like, yeah, but you kind of don't show your son a lot of stuff. And like he said, there's no programs really designed for black men at all. Like, you don't have, you got, what is it, that brothers program? Like, that's as far as it goes.
And that's why I say that these conversations I think are important because then you don't know. Our experiences, what we experience with men is important because I feel like if you don't know that you acting unmanly like, if I don't tell you the way you approaching me is unmanly, it's unattractive as a black man, then how are you going to know to do better? And if multiple women are saying the same thing, then you know how you're acting is it's not appropriate. So I feel like us as women and us as black men that are kings and queens should be talking about this so we can do something to better ourselves. Not just us individual, because I do feel like working on ourselves is very important. But working on our community and our youth is 10 times more important, especially if you have children. Who they're around, who they're going to grow up to, how they're going to experience the opposite sex as well as the same sex. It's very important. And I feel like if we're lacking these programs and these outlets for our young men, they're going to end up in jail. They're going to end up 6 feet under. And I don't want to continue to hear about our black men dying and going to jail for crimes that aren't risking our lives for any reason.
You also got to add into play too. Now I will say, certain fault that black men do have, like they don't know how to talk like what they want. Like he does. I know, you know, attitude does because I've heard him. But a lot of black men don't say, "Hey, look, if I was talking to you, be like, hey, look, he's not." Some dudes have this problem saying, "I'm not looking for a relationship. I'm looking for more." This situation happen. They're not willing to say that. They're willing to play the game. Right. They know you're looking for a relationship. And a lot of dudes like, well, she liked me like that. Oh, okay, that's the way I'm gonna get it. So cool. So you have those kind of conversations as well.
And those are the men I can't stand.
And then don't even add in Tinder and none of that. That's made everything way worse. Like, man and woman's relationship is
if we didn't meet by a bump
into itself, it doesn't matter. Any social activity on the internet, Facebook, Tinder, POS, all of these websites, even IG, Twitter, everything that they have made for communication, texting, all of that. It's taken away from the communication that we used to have back in the day. Like you had to literally walk up to a woman to get her.
But you still do for me.
Baby, listen.
But even as we are in this room, you are holding your slave master in your hand.
You are right. Right, because it ain't about our water. No, I'm kidding.
No,
you're holding what now society is regulated by. Like again, when I used to do radio shows, there were no phones. See, I'm not gonna really tell my age, but I tell them all the time. When we got up, we went, played ball, did whatever we did. Then you went to the mall and you conversated with people. Now everybody is so worried about telling somebody what I had to eat today. what movie I'm going to see. Oh, I'm about to go on vacation. Now, if I'm a professional thief, please keep telling me what the fuck you're doing. Because now I know your
on the same
giving
page.
me your whole daily timeline.
Yeah.
So if I really want to be that thief, you've made my job so easy.
Yeah, because you probably already told me where you live at.
You're right. Because every day we get up, again, I meditate. How many people really get up and take 15 minutes to just fucking breathe? You walk through this life, you get up every morning, gotta go to work. You ain't took the first damn real breath.
I mean, I can't if my kids still
and
sleep.
you're just running. I get it, but I'm saying we are now in this society that's moving like this.
Go.
We don't take you and like I said, we can go back to this woman. I don't know people who like to take walks.
I love it.
We're not talking nature walks and all these
just
things.
go for a walk.
People just feel like
walk around the neighborhood.
That's so taboo.
No, I feel like that is the most best first date ever.
But it's like
take me to the park and let's go walking and hold hands and talk about the future.
Well, it's not even about talking about the future. Day. It's just
getting to know you. Yes.
But see, because we don't even really understand that anymore, the first damn walk I take, where are we going with this? What do you mean where we going? I just met you.
Yeah.
Because they on that microwave. That microwave.
Exactly. Yeah. Don't nobody like to marinate their chicken no more. Just let it marinate for a little bit. Yeah.
We're in a microwavable society.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. But see, I have. Go ahead.
Nah, because it's funny that you said you don't mind going on a walk for a first date.
Nah.
I'm going to tell you and me and you have talked about this. Dates, certain people put quality, they put the idea of how much is being spent.
No. You could take me to a park with a basket with a bologna sandwich.
And be frugal and be creative as hell.
Yeah.
You know how rare that is.
If I got a 2 coupon and you like, let's go. Talk about this. I'm basically paying, or I'm setting up this idea to get to know you. Just the basic idea of a date is to get to know you.
Right.
To know me. Right. It doesn't matter what I spend.
Right.
Going on a date. Oh, we going to Ruth Chris.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, why would I take you to Ruth Chris? And we had sex and it's like Papa John.
A restaurant or a movie, that's the easy way. That's a cop out to me.
It take out a conversation.
It do.
Everybody do that. How about making me a card?
Wow.
Okay. You know what I'm saying?
with that.
How about thinking complete? I want out the box. Completely.
You cater.
Can you?
Me.
I just don't. Like I said, you want to take me out on a date? Yeah, just be different. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm different. To me, going out on a date, picking a restaurant. Yeah, but I mean, I'm grateful. I don't care where we go because you want to spend time. Yeah, don't let the movie be the first date.
I wouldn't mind you.
Conversation's not going to
Let
happen.
me check out your cooking skills.
But I wanted to bring it back to
something
that.
No, like, now you come to my place. See what I'm saying? You like, help.
No. It depends on who it is. I'm good on vibes. So it depends.
Barry White playing in the bag.
But it's
I'll be like, let me leave.
I mean, I ain't got to get.
So no, I had a question for Mr. DJ over here because it was back to something he mentioned earlier when you were talking about women not having the patience to deal with because of things that have happened in the past. Mm-hmm. My question is, from my experience, see, because it's a question I'm having now. How long is my patience?
Yes, baby, go ahead, say it.
Can only last.
I think I've had patience too.
So, like, when you've dedicated a long time, I ain't talking no short period of time. I'm not talking 6 month patience, year No, I'm talking years upon years, hurt upon hurt, you know, dealing with your generational curse that you may have, but I'm going to try and look past that. We're going to try, maybe I could tap into you spiritually and we could fix it this way. You know, you trying to be the help me. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all I'm the type of female, that's all I've known, because that's what I was raised. My grandmother was a wife, my mom was a wife, my great-grandmother, on and on. So that's how they raised the women.
Right.
But, okay. And I get being patient because, yes, this is I'm one of the few, like y'all say, Ray, I've heard that many times, where I recognize that this is a condition for some men that a lot of them are not aware of that. So you may have to make them aware and help them, but how long is this patience, like, or is it even not a length of time? It's like, how much pain do I have to continue to endure to try and help fix you? Because this is you know, am I supposed to keep taking that into consideration that this is a pain that's
answered it.
I get the patience.
Well, like a
for some women, yes, there is a particular person. You in a situation, you know what I'm saying, but you want to be that loyal person. I could say, I have a loyalty issue.
I do too.
You know what I'm saying? I'm loyal.
Well, me too. But when it comes down to it, and I hate,
you know what I'm saying? Certain things, like, come on. Time to let it go.
On to the next 14 years of that. Ain't nothing changed.
14 years?
Come the fuck on.
Well, I want him to answer. See what he thinks.
My answer is really this. They say, speak what it is you want and let it manifest. Again, which means that really has nothing to do with patience. If that's what you've asked for, then that means really just keep doing your work. A problem is we take a break from our work and we entertain something. So now you're trying to, exercise patience when actually patience shouldn't even be there.
Let's say y'all married.
Well, y'all
see, look, it changed the whole.
You said you're married. First of all, you jumped a couple of steps before you should have got married. Let's be clear with that.
We talked about this.
We did talk about that.
When people talking about marriage, again, there was something obviously missing in you or that individual, but you were willing to compensate.
Baby.
That's not marriage. That's filling potholes. And if you look at your society and your street, eventually that hole opens back up. Which means what? Now we got to fill it back in.
Pack that.
That's when that I do.
That's why you got to do it.
That goes back to that social media topic me and you had. If you see, if I'm on social media, right? I'm not an innocence hypothetically, and I'm out here and I'm bald. You see me out here, I got this money. It makes you look like, man, you the same age as me. Like, I ain't stepped my game up to that point. Now, when it comes to love, it's the same way on social media.
Oh yeah,
you
want to
see
compete.
This couple, and you're like, this couple's moving. They got their house, they got their car. You start to look at your situation and say, you know what? Hey, why I ain't got that? Why
relationship goalposts.
But what you said once again, you didn't focus. That brings you off of your focus of just doing what you do and staying patient to what you got. Because that moment will come, but because you're looking at this, you like, nah, I want this though.
You ain't thinking about their travel to that place. Everybody, a lot of people, because they might be faking.
The biggest thing my father ever told me was never try to keep up with the Joneses because my last name ain't Jones.
You got that right.
That's the problem with us.
We compare.
Your whole life is based off of other people's whatever.
We compare.
And then you want to take notes on their shit. When you gonna take notes on yourself,
baby?
You forgot about identity, who you are, and what it takes to find out who you are and embrace that.
Right.
Then you lost, and you years later like, oh, this is who I am. I don't like this.
That's what happens in your
accounts too. Money.
You compensate on some stuff, and then all of a sudden, one day your ass will get out of the bed and go, you know what?
This
I
ain't
think
me.
There's something else I want to do.
You just, baby.
You just like pretty much
roll over and be like, this is not who I want to be with. No,
that's what I'm like.
That's me.
That's true.
If you would have taken that time to really know you and what you really are about, again, your man has already been marinated. And when you get to where you know you are and you are at peace here, shows up.
At the grocery store, at the light, at church Sunday morning.
That's what I'm talking about. Listen,
I ain't gonna lie.
And you're gonna feel that.
Most unexpected time, and just in there saying hello, you feel like, whoa.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah,
there's a difference.
There's something about this individual
right here.
And they've been waiting on you.
Like,
You've been waiting on them.
It's funny he said that because me and him had this conversation one day about, and this was about innocence. It's like I called him when I was at work. I was like, man, you know, these shows have been dope. We've been blessed, you know, to get everything we got. But I was like, man, I just want more people like to show up. And he stopped everything. He's like, hold on, stop. He's like, you gotta trust this process. He was like, you know, y'all are doing stuff now. It's certain things that you correct. He said, because the moment's gonna come where if you didn't correct it, when that moment comes, things are gonna change. So he said, just trust in the process. And I was like, dang, that's kind of true. But you know, if I would have been a certain type of person, like, nah, man, bump that. I want this.
Now.
Yeah, it's that now, instead of being like, you know what, I'll let it come.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna still build and do what I gotta do. But it's like, when that moment comes, we'll be ready for it.
Right.
And it's crazy because the area that we live in, and like I said, it's not to incriminate anybody. There's a lot of talent there, which I'm sure is talent here. But the problem is we don't have people who can truly give them the process. See, I've already been a part of this realm. I've seen the matrix. So I'm gonna make sure they take the right pill. That is my job. At the end of the day, I don't care how much I come to these interviews. And honestly, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm talking too much. I've already been here. This is for them. But everything we do off camera is where my gift lies. to make sure that these young men know that this industry rule number 4008. And if you can finish that lyric, then you'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
You don't make me go on my archive. I'm about to call my brother like, hey, finish this for me.
You can Google that line.
Nah, I refuse.
Oh gosh. Listen.
I refuse.
We're gonna play another tune and come back.
Research the old way.
I don't refuse. Industry rule 4080.
I can't.
Look, you Googling it right now. We gonna play this song and we gonna say what that rule is when we come back. Listen.
Yeah, you know they know what it is.
Of course.
It's still there, black and white, clear as crystal. You get nothing. You lose. Good day. Good day.
Okay. You won't have a good day.
Microphone check 1, 2. Who is this? It's in the sense we came to handle our business. And when I grab a microphone, I'm getting tremendous. The flow's stupendous, rappers getting offended. They say we're so amazing, we're the Avengers. Ignoring all the haters, but we love the attention. Crossing the wrong path, we'll erase your existence. If rap was high school, we'd probably be in detention. Because the way we like to rip a showdown. Rappers won the battle, it could go down. Rappers, journalists, we represent Primo, the new Motown. And then they say, Justin, you please just slow down. But like homie, the clown dog, I really don't play that. These the kind of statements that you make and never take back. You got a lot of talking to your face, you won't have a. I came to rock, you came to roll. I'm on my grind, you lose the control. I'm knowing it's time, it ain't in the soul.
You cross the line, guaranteed you won't have a good day.
I came to rock, you came to roll. I'm on my grind, you lose the control. I'm knowing it's time, it ain't in your soul.
You play the game foul, man, you sorry cause you lose. Need I say more? Punchlines open up to rip your face off. Blood, sweat, and tears, that's my decor. I take it back to 86 like yes, y'all. Leave y'all in awe. The best yet to come, so hold your applause. Panel of a state of mind. Flesh serve raw, leave the track so cold you can scrape off the fraud. I run with a fleet full of achievers, standing testament to all you non-believers. You gonna need more ammo if you wanna harm them. Like who you know to be the answer and a problem? Because you don't really wanna play, but see, life to your career, I will bury it in the same day. It's something I just had to say. So part my bridge, my bridge ain't having a good ain't having a good day.
This is a form of black excellence, a pro-righteous teacher, but supreme leader. Black over everything, crown our achievements. No need for recognition. This for the voice of the people saying MCs have become non-existent. So if you a rare breed of MC, then stand up. Cause if the belief don't believe, then we all have to man up to the fall. Not here to ball, but when the lights, camera, action, be sure that you tall. But let me tell you about myself. I'm just an NC nigga that's about my wealth. My pops died of cancer and my mom's was getting nervous. So now I'm a big nigga that's about my health. And on another note, my girl be wanting some time. But on my mind is this line that's confined to the rhyme. She's so heavenly divine and I wanted to be mine. But I'm thinking like total when it come to this line. Like, who do you love? And are you sure? And she is something like a blessing in my life. But when I step on stage, all I think about is just rocking the floor. And it's just kicking the door, spitting the 4/4s that lead the floor like, damn, them niggas be giving it raw.
In a sense, come on. Yeah. In a sense, Black Junior, Straight Dress, Attitude. Yeah. Come on. I'm on my LF. A single episode. I got a spot with a view off of the show. I got this cookie little secret, you let it know. Select the Miguel soundtrack next soul. Moon setter, a penny weather. Spontaneous moments, what can be better? Like kisses on the neck, make the night better. Didn't Chiriga did the work, I used less effort. At the chill at the spot, conversation was motivated and got a little high. She climbed on, cause she liked it from the top. They whispered in my ear, Daddy, give me what you got. Yeah. And what I do, like strokes of passion, make a scream attitude. Your boy did all of the above. So when I put it down, you can put it like up. You and me, baby, let's make love, harmony. If you wanna love, touch, let's make love, follow me. So I pulled up in the Challenger for rendezvous with conversation, a playful kind of relation. But after proposal, motion to die, she leaving me with a sigh. I'm sitting wondering why she's a stay just to fly. And I know you're tight, but I be looking for a guy that's just more than a night. Well, I admit it, I may have came aggressive. I got good intentions, just wrapped in a bad message. An unusual approach, but it is very effective. You guessed it, a session designed, I believe it's guessing. You're looking at the car, so hop inside. How about we have a little fun and take a ride? So as I'm driving around town, I find a spot to park the car. Cut the lights off, cause I want it to be dark. Pull the sun back so she could look up at the stars. And as she gazed upon the stars, I was on up in the bar. You and me, baby, let's make love, harmony. If you wanna love, just let's make love, follow me. She said she wanna get off in my backseat. She want me to make her scream for more. I turn the music up and listen in the Blackstreet. I let her in and she locked my door. You trying to get me? Holla yes or no. If I'm touching it, rubby, holla yes or no. If you down to get freaky, holla yes or no. Yes or no. If yes, let's go. Northbound 85 on the highway. I'm in the Malibu, nigga sitting sideways. I felt my phone buzz, thought I felt it vibrate. I read a text from a girl that said I'm late. Hold up, she said I'm playing, baby, what you doing? I've been thinking about you lately, but you keep moving. I say I'm hustling in and out of the studio, producing hit records for some niggas you wouldn't know. Stop tripping, you trying to get this beef in the what? Moscato won't dick, you can take a sip from the cup. Get me all into it when I start feeling your butt. I think I'm feeling your butt, just trying to get it pop. Scoop it up downtown by the sailboat, she give me kisses. Girl, you so delicious. I turn the radio to track 3. We getting busy, all freaky in the backseat. It's just you and me. You and me, backseat. Let's make love, harmony. You and me, baby, in the backseat, yeah. If you wanna love, touch, let's make love, harmony. She said she wanna get off in my backseat. She want me to make her scream for more. I turn the music up and listen in the Blackstreet. I let her in and she locked my door. She said she wanna get off in my backseat. In the backseat. When I put it down in the backseat, she want me to make her scream for more. Yeah. When I put it down, I was on up in the bar. You can point it left, go.
She said she wanna get off in the backseat. She want me to make her scream for more. She said she wanna scream for more.
Hey. Harmony.
You and me back.
Oh, of course.
And you know, y'all can go get that project.
Yeah.
Spotify.
Yes.
So iTunes, Apple Music, Tidal. Our newest project.
All streaming services.
And our old project with us. All of it's out there.
You be jumping in. I was about to give you that floor, about to introduce that, and be like, hey, he just took it. We can get it, but you already told us how we can get it. But I want to know more about this pep rally. I want to know about y'all's projects. Like, how did it come about? Like, what is it to you guys? Tell our audience.
Pep rally. What y'all rooting on? Like, what y'all?
It came from, man, like from hors d'oeuvres for dinner actually came out in 2015.
Mm-hmm.
Hors d'oeuvres for dinner.
We were just talking about like sketching ideas for new songs.
Mm-hmm.
And at the time, our focus was kind of like on our like, I guess, our rival project.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And attitude was like, you know, we need to just put something out. And we recorded probably like 4 of those records at the time. And we was like, all right, you know, let's do another 4 or 5. It's originally intended to just be an EP. So it's just gonna be something to get out, get people back talking about us.
Mm-hmm.
And after a while, we just like, okay, yo, it's coming together well.
Yeah.
So
got new vibes on this, different approach to records when you listen to this is how we do it. New South, you know, it's different.
And then the idea behind pep rally is just like the title. I mean, think about it. When you think about a pep rally, it's the hype and the hoop before the game.
Mm-hmm.
So like we kind of look at it the same way. It's like this is to set up our next bigger project.
And when is that?
Working on that. That's what
Working on it.
Studio
no
now,
date
right?
yet. No, we don't have a date yet.
Date.
Man, no release date yet. Just dropped this. So
are y'all gonna go like on a big tour when this is like dropped?
It could happen.
That's all this.
Like I'm still waiting. Like months in advance, and I'll be like,
yeah.
You can't do it with shows. Like you can do it with shows, but it's a lot of
things that pop up. Yeah.
That's all right.
Thank you.
When y'all
Music ratio award
show Thursday.
Yeah, Deep South and Raleigh.
okay.
Yeah.
It's the Building Bridges tour.
Then after that, we kind of like
working on a new project.
Yeah, working on a project. Hypothetically off.
Yeah.
Because the last time I said we was off, and I even made a bet with my mom. I said, yeah, we'll be off like the next month and a half. She was like, I don't believe that. I was like, nah, I'm pretty sure. Next thing you know, like the shows just started coming. I was like, yeah, I guess she was right. So
Mama know.
Yeah,
She know.
I quote unquote say that. So it's just focusing on the creative side.
So how can our audience follow you guys and know what's going on with you?
Instagram,
Facebook, Twitter, everything.
I guess
NXT.
that whooping that I get.
Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Instagram probably the best stuff.
Okay. Yeah. Under Innocence?
Under Innocence. Nacynze.
So when am I getting my shirt? I want the one that glow in the dark.
Right.
Oh, the one we have on there?
Oh, turn off the lights.
No.
Hold it for sure.
The eyes and the gorillas.
Nah, this is a reflective shirt, so you might have seen it. If you take a picture, it just flashes out.
Yeah. Oh. So when we get shirts though,
I need that for my picture. Like I need that so we can set up a photo shoot.
Ain't nobody told us no sizes. Y'all don't say, hey, look.
Oh, hold on. We did. I really would love y'all to come and do a photo shoot with us.
Yeah.
Like I have like mad ideas that I need some Black Kings for. So yeah, we're gonna have to get together. And y'all gonna have to do a shoot with us.
T-shirt side, they massage it.
They be massaging.
I can't. It's specialty time. I hate them.
Specialty time.
Right.
Listen, we're gonna have to make this quick because we running over a little bit. So, but I'm so happy that they are here. All three of you guys. I appreciate you so much. And for your words of wisdom. Yeah, we needed that.
Yes, we did.
We really did. So everybody's been asking me about when I spray painted my hair pink. And they wanted to know where I got it from and all this stuff. So I said I wanted to dye my hair pink for the shoot. And I didn't want to actually dye my hair. Mm-hmm. So if y'all don't know what shoot I'm talking about the breast cancer awareness shoot. Mm-hmm. I wanted to do something different and not just wear pink. I wanted to do my hair pink. So y'all know I'm crazy. So, so I was online and I was like, ooh, I could just spray paint it because y'all know I did that for our 4th of July shoot. What was that in 2016?
And rocked it.
And so I wanted to do that for this one. So I looked online and I saw this YouTube video of this girl who spray painted hers purple, and she uses this brand. It is called the Be Wild collection, and it's by Jeremy. Oh, I can't remember the last name, but it don't say it on the actual spray bottle. I hate you.
Hold that up right now.
She talking about this her boo. So it's the Be Wild collection. I actually got this on Amazon for like, y'all know I love Amazon. Me and Amazon are best friends. So
Amazon don't get me in trouble at work.
It's called Be Wild. So if you go on Amazon, they also sell this at Target. But y'all know I like my Amazon Prime. It came to me in like a day. I can't believe I'm lazy like that. So I got this, and as you can see, she is really, really bright. You would think that it wouldn't show up on our African American hair because this is a Caucasian
on the
brand, but it really, if y'all saw that picture, it's super bright.
It is.
And I did learn the trick: do not spray downward or outward, spray upward.
Yeah,
because you get you also get more product in your hair. Mm-hmm. I watched this video of this lady spray painting her hair like this, and only like a strip of the daggone spray got on her hair. Everything else went everywhere. It was just, I was like, okay, so yeah, spray this way to get all the color in your hair. So this is a cheap way, baby. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all for real. So it actually lasted my hair because I put a stocking cap on for like a week, like a whole week. But it probably would have stayed in longer. But because I ended up laying on my mama's couch and I got like a whole pink circle, I was like, listen, I don't got this to do. I fell asleep. And it was a whole. I've used a wipe. It came off. A makeup wipe. It came off.
You had a soul glow moment.
I had a soul glow moment for sure. Longer. Like I said, it does.
After one wash, it came out after one wash.
It came out on one wash. I didn't have to do multiple. It was one wash and it was done. Done. Out. So I'm like, shoot, this is very easy for you to do all kind of colors. I'm about to do blonde this weekend. About to spray paint my hair blonde. Listen, I tried to dye my hair blonde. And I was like, oh, I'm going to use the white product because last time I did it like when I was like 18 and it actually turned blonde. This time, because I guess this natural shit.
No chemicals in your hair.
And listen, it came out strawberry blonde, so it ain't even blonde. And my mom was like, did you dye your hair? I said, see, that's how you know it didn't come out the color that I wanted it to. So I'm just like, I'm not going to strip it again because I don't want my hair falling out. And they said you need to wait at least 4 weeks. And I don't got that to do because I want to look cute Saturday. So I'm going to spray paint it. That's the safest way.
What color?
So,
going down.
I'm going to go blind. I don't know. I want to do white because y'all know I'm like really on this Angela Bassett Wakanda shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. We'll see. This little afro is gonna be some color this weekend. Now, if I go to the store and I see another color, I might walk in looking that color. But I was gonna go blue. I saw this real pretty. I saw this beautiful ice blue at the store, and I'm like, that's gonna be my next. When I get past this 4-6 weeks,
very bold.
Baby, listen, I changed my color like I changed my color. Well, a little more frequently.
Huh? What happened? You said what is colorful I'm gonna get?
You say what?
You need that green.
Green.
What?
She has.
What? Dye my hair green? Yeah.
Oh.
I spray painted it green. I didn't dye it green, but I do. I actually got a wig that's green. I got one. I got braid hair that's yellow. Yeah, I changed colors.
I've actually dyed my whole head last year.
Oh, I like to change my hair a lot.
And it faded. So.
That's my therapy.
Okay. Yeah. But because I have locks,
when I
can't dye like that.
Change my look up. Do something different. So,
it's about as red as I go. But I'm definitely going to inherit the spray paint because I've been wanting. See, before I like my hair, always color my hair.
You should.
But
you need to let me spray it
white,
just so I can get that. I really want to do.
As gray as it is.
No, I'm saying you.
What you think? I got that silver gray.
I really want to spray paint a dreads white.
If you know me and my robe that's coming up, I want to know. Okay, you know what? I'll let you spray paint it. What just happened?
I don't know. She gonna have a moment after this.
So we're on the mic right now.
Oh, she's talking about our special.
Oh, okay.
Listen,
we already got. No, but you good. I'm sure you have. Yeah.
You know.
And I'm pale in the wintertime now.
Listen,
you be all right.
What I got planned for you is gonna be. Listen, I'm done. You come out on points when you trust the sister, so I can't wait. I'm done. Go ahead.
What about that water though?
What about this coffee though?
I don't see nobody. I done drunk my cup. I got water.
Listen, I've been drinking water all day. So chill on me, little baby. Oh, don't try to get your one sip in. That's all right. He's a vegan. You know he drink water.
That's what's up.
Alkaline.
I didn't usually like that.
Smoothness.
Okay, but wait a minute. Okay, go ahead. I drink plenty of water and I don't have too much melanin in my skin. You do have melanin. Stop it.
It's okay.
You have melanin. Stop it.
Your lips look like they some water though. They so juicy.
Your skin is. pure liquids in their body, and that's all. So, what's my name?
Aquafina.
I like water. But you know, Monday is Veterans Day. Well, actually Sunday, I think, but Monday is the third.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I still have to work. But
do you?
Yes.
Me too, baby.
Me too.
But one of my favorite websites, ColumbusOnTheCheap.com, has over 50 Veteran Day discounts and freebies. Y'all don't understand how many free things and discounts they out here giving to these veterans. So let me enlighten you.
They need to. They need free rent.
Baby.
Hold on, let me get there. Okay, so I know off rip, Columbus Zoo, free for veterans and families.
I'm gonna take my daddy.
And okay, so the zoo, and then we got the art museum. No, COSI, same thing as art museum, but different. COSI is free admission, November 7th through 11th. And then you want to get you some free foods. I got Applebee's, choice of free entree from a special menu.
Applebee's always be
don't go to the one on Morris Road.
Please don't go to the one on Morris Road. They disrespectful.
Bar Louie's got free flatbread or burgers. BJ's restaurant on November 11th got complimentary entrees up to $12.95. Bob Evans got free meal on the 11th. You get to choose from 6 favorite meals for the veterans.
Dave and Buster got some.
Bones Fish Grill got the Bang Bang Shrimp that Attitude knew about over here.
It's serious.
The Bang Bang Shrimp
at Bones Fish Grill.
I've never been there.
Serious.
Bones Fish Grill. We're going to try it out.
Trust me.
California Pizza Kitchen. Free. You like it? I've never had it, honestly.
What is it?
California Pizza Kitchen.
I never had it either. It just don't sound right. I don't know.
Well, he said I'm going.
Oh, so you ate
they
that?
They got free entree.
We know your bougie ass had it.
Chili's.
Talk about this for the food.
They still got a Chili's too.
Yep. Yeah. Chili's got a special menu for the veterans for free. Chipotle, buy one get one free burrito, bowls, and salads.
What?
City Barbecue.
We need to go there.
City Barbecue. And Troops on the 11th. Cracker Barrel got the complimentary double chocolate fudge Coca-Cola cake dessert.
Oh my God.
That sound like a diabetic.
Can you just say that?
Cake dessert.
That just sounds like you about to have a whole bunch of sugar issues.
That sounds like a lot of chocolate.
They trying to kill the vets.
Veterans can get a free donut at Dunkin' Donuts. You can get a free hot and ready at Caesars.
Hot and ready?
You can get a
free
cheeseburger and endless fries and a fountain drink at Max and Irma's. I mean,
hell, where's the Max and Irma's?
There is at Max and Irma's.
They somewhere.
Where? Because they snatched the one out of Easton.
On the border, you get a free create your own combo.
Oh no, I like that.
Red Lobster, you get a 10% discount. Red Robin, you get a free double. I'm telling you, go to ColumbusOnTheCheap.com. Sorry for Colombians.
They here so they can get them some. Well, no, they ain't better, but they can still go.
We need that. Okay, line need that.
Check it out. You might Google some things. I mean, I'm the
They might have North Carolina.
You can download the special online and buy one.
I want to go to Spaghetti Warehouse on Monday.
Free.
I want to go. Let's go.
Well, buy one get one free.
Texas 15 layers. Texas Day Brazil.
I want that sausage.
Texas Roadhouse, Denny's, Golden Corral, and things like that.
I'm good.
Veterans gonna have a ball.
Goodyear Auto Stuff. Check your car out. Free. Like, it's a lot of stuff on here on ColumbusOnTheCheap.com for the veterans. So y'all veterans out there, families of the veterans, go check out all them good freebies and discounts. And that's pretty much all I got right now. I was pretty much consumed in the fact that Innocence was going to be in the building, so I got Innocence, Meepa. What you got, bro? What's going on in the city? Because it is 10:17 and we need to focus on our specialties. We get up out of here. We trying to go down to Buckeye crazy. Get a little something to sip on.
Please make sure you get your tickets and come out and support. We have many sponsors, including Macy's, DJ Dre, Unplugged Magazine, Now and Then, JBIC, Curvilinear Radio, Innocence, the Buckeye Underground Show, 3G Entertainment, and more. Also, Saturday, November 10th, is the after party to the Radio Music Awards show for WTMH.
And must I add, if you get your general admission for $20, you'll be able to get into the after show.
Boom. General admission, $20. You can get into the after show.
$35. I think it involves a drink ticket and the after show.
Boom. There you go. The after party is going to be at 867 Mount Vernon Avenue. So we about to light right up. Down. And then what else do I got? Oh, November 17th, the following weekend, there is a pop-up shop day party. This is a networking event. This is an artist event. It's a $3 entry door raffle. Shop all local brands. Go out and support our favorite. Ice Soldier will be there amongst many other artists in the local area. November 17th, 1792 Bryce Road at the Exquisite Event Center. This is going to be from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. You can get your tickets on Eventbrite. Yeah,
$3.
For $3. You can pay at the door. $3 entry.
Okay, I'd rather pay at the door.
Yeah, it's a $3 entry.
Eventbrite, man, like $2 on the ticket.
So $3 entry day party. Business people out there, artists, anyone else, make sure you go out and network.
Curvilinear might have to go network.
Oh, we definitely, I'm in there. Let's do that.
Is that a Saturday?
That's all I got. That's Saturday, next Saturday.
We had to go like to Cincinnati and come right back. Get that.
That's fine. We do that. That's what, an hour?
Yeah, y'all do that. Yeah, she's gonna be there in 15 minutes.
Man,
What's up?
What's I'm saying? Like, we can go down there and do that walk. The pop-up
She
party.
literally is going to. What?
We about to go party.
We got to go do a little two-step.
Turn up a little bit from the Thursday night. Just a little bit.
Much.
That's a little bit.
Well, you
Player gotta get up at like 12:30.
Do you?
So, before we leave, I want to play another song. What is the song that you want the viewers to listen to and us?
New South?
New South.
No.
Do I got a new song?
Featuring Facts About Bob.
Okay.
Facts About Bob.
Yeah, Lil Bob Doe and
Here we
De
go.
Facto Thespian. They make a group called Facts About Bob.
Thank you.
Welcome to the New South, where these rappers rapping, they gifted, and the people come to hear lyrics, and the music still has a feeling. Welcome to the New South, where the hate ain't in your face, but the love still fills the place. And it's more than just the bass. Now welcome, look around. What do you see? I see faces that come from different situations. We twist fate and embrace all of their cases. Giving them love instead of hatred. Breaking through the matrix. No matter gender, class, age, height, weight, sexual preference with your races. We giving you your praises. It's a feeling in the air when you can turn gentrification to creative spaces. Now turn the bass up. Let the levels hit you all up in your face. What? See the raw in the beauty, no makeup. Wanna change up, cause the feeling wanna make you wanna embrace us. So we can learn from each other. Let's get the money we can earn with each other. More communication, no more burning each other. Look left to right, let's turn to each other. Welcome to the home of the brave. And see where them niggas long for the way. A memory, see them niggas blowing up the stage. Voice indeed, probably make a song with your bae. Hey, music a motherfucker. Say she want me beef it up, give her the bug fucker. Never been intimate, but you got the love cover. And niggas constantly biting safe from the blood suckers, but it's live and a lot of niggas gon' benefit. I told innocent killer, nobody is innocent. And innocence, nigga, I'm intimate. I trip off the border and move the people like immigrants, but then it gets so intense, I'm more convinced. We know some shit, young niggas will show me shit. I'm hoping this, open some niggas' eyes and open a couple doors before a nigga demise. So welcome to the New South, When these rappers rapping, they gifted, and the people come to hear lyrics, and the music still has a feeling. Welcome to the New South, where the hate ain't in your face, but the love still fills the place, and it's more than just the bass. Now welcome to it.
So you wanna hear some lyrics? Talk about my drama, maybe my appearance, tell me to repeat it. Like you hard to hear and made a soul reflection. Now I'm in the mirror looking at the distance I done covered, even though I'm weirder than these other dudes. True. Rapper amnesia, I wanna who's who. Homies is animals like we zoo crew. Clumsy mechanics, don't like a screw loose. I don't wanna sun you, Bob, but you can't fuck on my era ever. Grinding, I gotta stack my Panera. Better, destiny crazy, I think you met her. Clever, sell me guitars, I can do better. Stop fucking with her over a console. Now I get deeper, she was a console. Now I just treat her like she a high note. Can't even reach it, why even try, bro? I don't wanna lie though. Ain't been fucking with her on the vibes, bro. Yes, now welcome to the new soul of the South. Welcome to the blues. Can you feel the vibe deep inside when you try to intervene, but the forces are taking over you? Well, that's the New South, my nigga. Can't box us in, cause the style we switch up. Need the stage lit up, natural go getters. That's how bitch running this shit for sure, nigga. Tell me how you didn't know this. How we changed the game to refocus. Never killing that and never turning back. And I'ma add another doses. And yeah, it's not a form of attack. We just speaking facts. You can't tell us nothing. The truth comes to bumpkins, and you know we prone to doing that. So welcome to the New South.
When these rappers rapping, they gifted, and the people come to hear lyrics, and the music still has a feeling. Welcome to the New South,